Here we go once again. Today I was talking to his name I did not get. Our conversation started really good. I was trying still to figure out how I was going to record the video, but I did what I could. Anyhow, I was talking to his Instagram handle is Heweymedia. So we started talking about how we both are interested in sharing content, getting to know other people that also like to share content. And also, since he's interested in the media, we also got in the conversation of how the pandemic has become political. And I did bring up Dr. Bret Weinstein from the Dark Horse podcast. He shared a study of the virus coming from a lab and what they come to conclusion about the virus. And also I spoke about a saying from, I said it was 1970s, but it was actually in the 1960s. I said that the saying goes like, humans are the sex organs of the machine world. But that's kind of accurate. It's not exactly right. Marshall McLuhan, a communication theorist, the saying is actually, man becomes as it were the sex organs of the machine world as the bee of the plant world. I just wanted to correct that as well. Anyhow, without further ado, like I said, man, I apologize. I didn't get his name because the conversation was good when it started. I just gave him my name, but I forgot to get his name. This is a learning process still, so we just got to get better at it. I'll get his name, though, for the next time we get to record. So, but the Instagram handle is Heweymedia on Instagram. Check him out. Without further ado, here we go. What's up, man? Hold on. I wasn't expecting you to answer that fast. Hold on. Let me hit the record button in this one.
No worries, man. Here, wait, do you want me to mute the TV?
Yeah, if you can lower it, it'll be better.
Yeah,
I don't know if you can use your headphones. It'll work a lot better.
Gotcha.
Yeah, because of the microphone. Yeah.
Let's see. From somewhere.
Say what? If you can't find them, it works. I can hear you fine like that too.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'll just do that then.
All right then. Yeah, let's work it this way. All right then, man. Okay, so let me introduce myself. My name is Oscar, and I started a podcast named R2 Cents. So basically, what I want to do with it is I just want to talk to interesting people that are doing things more or less what I'm doing, different things, whatever the case may be. You still? Yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay, whatever the case may be, and when I saw you do that you're just getting started on the whole media thing, and go on.
Honestly, so here's my deal with that. Like, so I was commuting to work. Like,
Okay.
you're frozen. Hold up. How do I switch?
Hold on. Let me turn
Can you
my.
hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you fine.
For some reason, you're frozen on my end. Hold up.
That better?
Let's see. Your screen's like completely black.
Okay. Let me try again, and I'll call back.
Okay.
Okay. Let's try this again. The visual is not working. So let's see this again. That better?
There we go. Yeah.
I think it was because I had my hotspot on, and it was trying to work both at the same time. I don't know. I'm not one of those tech savvy people, you know. I just know this a little bit. I hope you don't mind the dog. It keeps barking outside. I have to keep the door open because
no, you're good. What kind of dog is it?
Oh, it's not my dog. It's my neighbor's dog. It's Doberman.
Oh God.
Yeah, and I have to keep the door open because it's kind of hot still here in California.
You're in Cali.
Yes. No, southern part.
Gotcha.
Yeah, where you said you were from Philly, right? How's the weather like out there right now?
It's pretty it's pretty warm out. It's I think today it was like 70s or 80s, I believe.
Oh, that's nice.
So, yes.
That's nice.
It's nuts.
No, we were over 100 today. Last week, I think it hit 115, somewhere around there. It was scorching hot.
That's way too hot for me.
Yeah. Tell me about it, right? Yeah. So, okay, what was it that you were saying, that you were heading to work and?
Yeah. So, basically, my whole thing is just like, so I was commuting to work, right? And and I had this idea, and like, I'm a type of person, like, I just feel like life's too short to just go 9 to 5, be basically a corporate bitch your whole life. You know what I mean? Like, and just do that. And like, so I had an idea, like, you know what? I'm on the train. I'm doing nothing. And like, I'm honestly, I post news. I don't even care about half the shit I post. It's just like, in the beginning, it's just growing. You just grow something. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And then eventually you can pivot to something else.
That's the kind of path I've embarked.
Exactly, dude. Like, it doesn't matter what it is, just freaking grow. And then eventually, once you have a platform, then you can like
pick and choose
more about. Exactly.
Yeah, the options, you get more options along the way.
Exactly. Yeah, and like, and so what I was doing was it's actually kind of crazy. So my idea was just like, I'm assuming you know World Star, right?
Yes. Yeah, who doesn't, right?
Yeah.
Everybody should know that one.
So I had an idea, and I see like a lot of like really stupid shit go viral on World Star. Like a lot of these like Instagram whores and like just really stupid shit. I'm like, if these people can go viral, anyone can probably go viral if they just do something. Mm-hmm. So my idea in the beginning was just to basically give news and like get a few of my friends involved. So basically, like get a science guy, sports guy, whatever. I don't even care as long as you talk about something. Hashtag, and then do it in like I had a wig, like a bowl cut wig. Like
okay.
And like a bowl cut wig and just talk in a really weird voice. And I wanted people to like roast me and like make fun of me that didn't know me. You know what I mean? Like, so they would be like, but like actually get the news. And like the thing with the news is, there's always news, right?
Right. Yeah.
Every single, like, it's not like you, like if you're like just baseball, you got to wait for season. You got to do this. Like you got to like only stick to that subject. But news, it's just like, you can find news anytime. Literally just go on Google, click news, whatever the hell they say.
There's always something going on.
Exactly. Hashtag. And like, just do that, but in a weird voice. And like but then I lost the wig, and also I lost the wig that I had, and I also started taking the train to work because of the commute. They like changed up a parking garage near me. So I had to drop the weird persona for a while.
Yeah, because you don't want to do it in front of everybody, right?
Yeah, I didn't want to go on the train too, just being like a freak show, like talking weird.
Throw the wig on and then start setting up shop right there, huh?
Yeah, exactly. So then I just started like basically just posting content and just same old, just post it. But yeah, I honestly I don't even want to do it for that. Like I'm like right now I'm watching some basketball.
All right.
Like I'm more into like sports betting and shit. Like I'm pretty into that, and just so like I kind of like I'm not focused on one thing. Like I kind of want to do like a little bit of everything. Like I don't want to just I really don't care that much about news. I know I say it's news. Most of this stuff I don't care. But recently with this coronavirus lockdown shit, I did get more serious about like some of the shit that's going on. I don't know about where you stand with it, but like just I think that there's more than a virus going on right now. I think that there's some corruption.
For sure there has to be. They've made it political. That's where it's turned upside down because they've turned it political.
It started with I believe it was 15 days or 2 weeks to flatten the curve, and then now what is it? What are we at? 7 months?
Yeah, going on. Yeah, I think they just got comfortable on telling people what to do, and they like it. crime's down in the street. That has to do with something, right?
Yeah, and like,
Well, except in New York.
It's cool though that you realize this, because most people I've talked to, they don't see it. They just, whatever the television tells them, they believe it. It's crazy, man.
Yeah,
it's insane.
There's a doctor. I think Dr. Weinstein. He was a doctor. He got kicked out of a college for being racist. I guess there was a day in the school that they wanted all white people to not go to school, and he's white. He's all like, "No, I'm not going to do that because that's racist." Yeah. And they were trying to lynch him. Well, needless to say, that doctor, he shared a study where it says the virus was most likely created in a lab. But it wasn't because they wanted to throw it out in the world just to fuck it up. But apparently it was because they were studying it to see how they could get a vaccine for a coronavirus. And it got out. And he thinks it got out of the lab, that it came out of the lab, I mean, because as soon as it comes out to the sunlight, according to the study, it dies on sunlight and UV light too. So, I mean, they're, like you said, someone's lying along the line.
This is all right. Here's what I'll say. I believe that story much more than I believe that someone somewhere ate bad food at a Chinese fish market.
Right.
And this caused the whole pandemic, and the stocks just did all that stuff. Like, the stock market's back up, by the way.
Yeah, yeah.
It's actually back where it was before. I
started trading as soon as everything went, because I noticed that some stuff went down in price. So I was like, let me see what happens.
Good call.
Yeah, so far I've done all right. So far.
Yeah, well, that's the thing though, is like, that's the thing. See, my brother, he gave me the advice. It hasn't been great advice, but he told me to basically put money in the SRTY. Like, I did it like a few months ago, and basically it's like if the market goes down, this stock will go up. It's an inverse of the market, and the market's been shooting up.
Yeah.
So basically I've been taking an L on that one, right?
Oh, okay. Well, hey, your time will come. Just keep trying.
Well, the thing it's kind of hard too, though, because it's weird, because good news will come out about the stock, about the world, and then the market will go down, and then bad news, 30 million jobs, people are now out of a job, and then the stock market shoots up. It
doesn't make sense, right?
I don't get that logic.
I don't either. But I was talking to my dad, and he said that he thinks that the market didn't crash because of all the money that everybody was receiving from unemployment. People that did receive it. Granted, there's a group of people that didn't get that, but still there was a higher that did get it. Yeah. So that's why he thinks that the market didn't crash, and that's why I kind of agree with him, because it's right, because people were still spending money. Because
I do think they're pulling some strings though to keep the market afloat too. Like with, I think they bought a bunch of junk bonds or something. The Fed bought a bunch of junk bonds to basically keep the numbers looking good. I don't know how. We'll see. I mean, I certainly can't predict. That's why I do sports betting, because I watch it in live time. The team loses, I lose money. They win, I win money. It's not good news, bad, and then bad result, and then bad result with good news. It is what it is. You know what I mean?
Yes. You're watching it live you're watching it as it happened. It's more likely that it hasn't been set up than whatever they're talking about, the coronavirus, and that we know that. Yeah. I mean, we think that somehow they rigged it somehow.
Yeah, so something weird's going on.
Yes.
But with good companies, though, if you buy a good company and hold, you're gonna, for the most part, good companies will survive through whatever adversity, and the Googles, the Apples, they'll never let them fail. If anything ever happens, they'll just bail them out.
What about electric cars?
I think that's the future, but here's the thing with that stuff. I definitely think that's the future, but I think that I think they want to milk every dime out of oil too. You know what I mean? Like, there's rumors, and I kind of believe it, that we had access to free energy for a while now. Basically, we're like the world, it could sustain like a lot more green, and just like everything could be. There's actually even someone that said that they could do a water car, like literally a car that runs on water. And a lot of these patents, when they come out, they go underground because they don't want those people to release that stuff.
Auto industry buys them.
These big companies, they keep that hush hush because they want to make money. They want to make the most money, and it's messed up. These people, I don't believe they always have our best interest.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, Elon Musk had the solution. He said he wants a 100 miles by 100 miles location in Vegas to put a solar panel, and that's enough to power the whole United States for I don't know how long.
Who said this?
Elon Musk.
Oh damn. Yeah. I know that dude's
something else,
amazing.
Man.
Yeah.
Did you hear about his Neuralink thing that he's trying to fucking put in your brain?
Yeah, what do you think about that?
Well, you know what? I would like to see it, but what is the price?
That's what I'm saying. Like, here's the thing. It's like, I feel like at that point, though, we're just not, like, okay, and it sounds great and all, but eventually we're just not even going to be human beings anymore. You know, like, it's just going to be like we're cyborgs at a point. Like this is the beginning, and then eventually, like, I worry that eventually, like, we're going to basically be like emotionless robots. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. There's a line that people are going to have to choose whether they want to like go with this like transhumanism robot thing or that.
Well, check this out. In the 70s, I forgot the name of the writer, but I want to 70s or 40s. Well, it was before the recent time, before the 2000s. There was a guy that wrote a book, and in the book he wrote, "The humans are the sex organs of the machine world."
Wait. Say this again. Humans are the what?
The sex organs of the machine world. He said that like in the 70s. So basically, humans are, that's basically what he's predicting, that the next step in evolution is where we integrate with machine.
Honestly, I believe that's the route that we're going. Like, what's been going on right now, I definitely believe that, and I mean, Elon Musk, he said this, and he does have a point. Most of society, they're with their phone with them all day anyway.
We're already integrated with it. All your information's there.
Exactly. So like, but once it's connected to you, then it's going to be, that's going to be the next step. Like once, and like, it sounds great and all, like imagine like having a chip in your brain, like, and just being able to like download skills and like cool stuff. But like, at the end of the day, someone will be in control of those chips. You know what I mean? Like some high-powered, government would never let the people have power. You know what I mean? Like
it's the thing. The thing is that people in power, they want to keep the power. They don't want to lose the power. They get drunk with that power. They do whatever the hell they want with it.
Yeah, so I don't think they would ever. I think they would give us, like, maybe they would have some cool features in that chip, but they would never let it get too, like, powerful. You know what I mean? So, like, they always will have the power over the people. And I just feel like, I don't know. Where are you on board with that? Do you want that, or would you just rather,
You know how at first you used to get the iPhones and then you would jailbreak them so you could put them in for another network that wasn't AT&T?
Yeah.
If I can do that, then I'm down. No, I'm just kidding. Like I said at first, I would like it only because you would have access to everything right there. You could see what's wrong with you. Like say you're sick and you don't know what it is. They don't know what it is. Well, now you can actually see what it is.
Yeah. I mean, in theory, I'm not gonna lie, it sounds pretty cool, but I have a feeling when these corrupt people are involved, it wouldn't end up like in theory, you know? Like someone high up will always be able to access your chip and like, you know, do what they want to do.
Just like now, somewhere high up, they can access your phone.
Exactly,
they could actually be watching us talk about this right now.
And I say that all the time. Like it's my what's it called? Like it's just weird how like literally like you can look at like locations and like basically you name it. Well, like they could access anything that they want. And as a matter of fact, some people say that they do that.
Well, did you ever see the Snowden report?
Yeah, I did. And that dude literally had to flee the
He's in Russia.
country.
He's in Russia right now.
And like, but that's another thing I have to ask you is what's your take on like that stuff? Like people like Snowden that blow the whistle and then they're painted out in the media like they're these villains and like they're traitors. But I look at people like that, like they're the ultimate heroes. Like they're putting their life on the line to expose truth to the people. You know what I mean?
The only reason the media makes them seem as they're the evil ones, it's only because that most of media, they're assigned to a group, like left or right, whatever the case may be. And they don't want to, they want to make sure that their side does not look bad at all. So think about what Fox does with Trump and think about what CNN does with Trump. Right, two opposite things and
two polar opposites. Yep.
Yes.
And like that's why I always say like there's three sides to every story. It's that side, the other side, and the truth.
Yes.
And like there's usually a little bit of truth and a little bit of lies on both sides. You know what I mean? And that's another thing where I stand with like political parties and everything is like I think that political parties, the first step for us to be the best, like, I guess in the best state in the world, if I were in charge, I would remove political parties because how many people do you know that are pure Republicans or pure Democrats 100% across the board? Like
in reality, there's nobody that's really like, well, I mean, I shouldn't say nobody, but there's that very minimum chance that there is somebody that's really, really to the right, no matter what. But for the most part, I think everybody wants the same things for everybody. It's just it gets polarized by the left and the right.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, why can't you believe what you believe, but not put a label to it? You know what I mean? Like, or not identify with a party. For example, like, let's say abortion. Let's say I'm a Republican, but why can't I? And technically, you're not supposed to be for abortion. Why can't you be a Republican that's for gay rights, for abortion? You know what I mean? Like, why call myself a Republican when I could just say my stance on individual issues?
The problem is, yes, I understand. But the problem is that they sign up to the idea that that's what the group is and that's what they're going to follow and that's what they're going to say you are.
Yeah.
Only because they signed up for it.
Yeah. See, I don't like to like limit it to a group though, you know? Like I just feel like there's things that on the Democratic side that I agree with. Like I agree, like I said, women's rights. I mean, I'm not saying I'm for or like a huge supporter of abortion, but if a woman, you know, gets raped or whatever, I think that she should be able to abort that kid.
I'm with you. I'm with you 100% on that one. I think they should have the right to choose whether they want to or not, because at the end of the day, whose body and who's gonna be responsible for the thing that happened to them if they were raped.
Exactly, dude. Like, and that's another thing is like some people, like I hate to say it, like there's a lot of people that I don't think are really suited to have a kid, and they do some stupid shit one night and then they have a kid, you know?
Right.
So, but that's technically not a Republican belief, you know? Well, like that's a Democratic belief to believe in abortion also, or at least like according to the diagram, that's a democratic belief. Also, just like gay marriage and stuff. Like for me, I don't care if two dudes want to bang each other or someone wants to remove their dick, whatever.
It's
Like
none of my business.
as long as you don't bother me, as long as you're a good person, a good human, I don't care, you know? But like that's not a quote unquote Republican belief. But most like the other stuff, I'm on board with the Republican side. But
What about the
but
72 genders?
What's that?
What about the 72 genders?
Now that see, I I'm not really. I did completely. I believe that there are two gender. Well, actually, maybe three, if like, because there are legitimate hermaphrodites, like people that are born with like both a dick and a vagina, and,
Right,
like they
right.
choose. But that's like a really really rare case. But
But it happens.
yeah, it does happen. Yeah, that's very rare. So I guess three.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not on board with whatever. But at the end of the day, though, whatever makes people happy, just don't shove it in my face. You know what I mean?
I'll call you what you want me to call you. Just leave me alone.
Yeah, I mean, here's my thing. I'm gonna think what I think. Like for example, like let's be real, we all judge. Like I hate this new age thing where like no judging, no this, no that. Let's be real, we all judge. Everyone judges. Every human judges. So that's just a lie. People that say that they don't judge. But
We
I'm
all
not
do
gonna
it.
like. I'll at least like treat you with respect, but I will kind of think that's a little weird if you identify as whatever the hell.
Zer?
Yeah, uh, but yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, I'll call you whatever you want me to call you. Just don't shove it in my face, and
Exactly.
don't try to put people in jail just because you think we misgendered you. Like,
exactly.
how am I supposed to know what you want me to call you if you don't have a name tag or something? You know what I mean? If you want me to call you something that other than male or female, you're gonna have to wear a name tag.
Yeah.
Because how otherwise, no idea.
But like that's the thing though, and like that's another thing I stand for is like even if people do like for example make fun of you or like or like don't treat I'm also a firm believer in that like some people and I'm not just talking about like gays whatever I just think like sometimes like bullying can help too and this is an unpopular belief but like I used to work at
Not saying that we're for bullying, right?
what's that?
Not saying that we're for bullying. Let's just throw that out there.
I'm not. Yeah, I mean, I'm for treating people with respect, but sometimes like brutal honesty and like bad things can trigger good things. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, for example, like you see a lot of this fake shit on social media today. Like, you'll see like a fat chick post a picture, and like a bunch of girls will be like, "You're so beautiful. You look amazing." You know what I mean? Like, and it just clearly lies. And like, we're like, if people were, just brutally honest sometimes, I think that would encourage her, like, shit, I don't want to feel like this. I'm going to hit the gym, work my ass off.
Because no matter what they say, if you're overweight, you're not healthy. You're not.
Exactly. And like, and don't get me wrong, you could be an amazing person, but like, you need to like just be real, like be real with yourself. And like, that's another thing. Like I worked for, this is like, this isn't about like overweight or bullying. This is about like just a bad thing that I turned to a good thing. Like I used to work at Domino's, like Domino's Pizza, delivering pizzas, and like I got an order, and they basically paid me in all. They paid me in all quarters and like dimes and nickels. It was like an $18 order, and it was all just change that they paid me in.
Damn.
And like because of that order, I was like, you know what? Fuck this. I need to get a new job. I need to like, just start applying myself and like go for a better job. And that's what like encouraged me and like motivated me to get a new job. Where like if I didn't get tipped in all coins, I probably would have just being complacent and still working at Domino's.
Right.
So like what I'm saying is just like sometimes it's all how you take it in. Like sometimes bad things need to happen and like hard truths need to happen for you to like take the next step,
Right. See, because I bet you that person that gave you the tip and a bunch of pennies and whatever the case may have been, I bet you they did it just to fuck with you.
They were what?
I bet you they just did that just to fuck with you.
Yeah, I mean, it was like they were like younger and like I think they were just last minute gathered it. But, like,
okay. Well, that makes sense too.
I mean, at the same time though, I just took it as like, you know what? Screw this. Like, I
don't need this in my life.
Something else. Yeah. Your video's been out for, by the way, like all I see is like a blank screen, but I still hear you. Though,
I can see you fine and everything's working on my side.
Yeah, maybe it's my phone. I don't know.
Probably, yeah, because you're working fine. Mine just stopped recording for a second, but I kicked it back on and it's working fine.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and should I call you back again if you want, or we're good? You're good.
I'm good. I
okay.
Hear you.
I'm recording good over here on my side, and I just want to make sure you're okay with it.
Gotcha. Yeah. No, I'm good. I'm good. I just as long as I hear you, I guess.
All right.
Is the video going up or just the audio?
Yeah, the video's gonna go up on YouTube. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. I'll send you the link and everything once it's all said and done.
All right, dope, man. Awesome.
So this one should be going up on Friday. So just so you know.
Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. But yeah. So what encouraged you to start this thing? Start up a podcast?
Well, back in like 2015, like I didn't even know what the term podcast was, and I was working with with a buddy of mine, and he was like, have you ever heard the Joe Rogan podcast, the Joe Rogan Experience? And I was like, what the hell is that? He's like, it's a podcast, and I was like, what the hell is a podcast? And he showed me into it, and I went into it, and I found other podcasts, and I just been listening since. And back in 2017, I wanted to start one, but I didn't because I bought the microphones and I lost the microphones. I don't know what the hell I did with them. It was some lavalier microphones, the ones that you clip on your hair, and I would have just hook them up to the phone and just record from there. But I lost those. And then finally last year in December, I decided, you know what? I'm just going to go for it because I really want to do this. But at the time, back in 2017, I was working on a meme page, just memes. And having a meme page is fun and all, but you have to deal with a lot of people reporting you. So I lost.
That shit's, dude, that's another thing I want to talk about is people are absurd. Like, I don't know about you, but if I see something I don't like or disagree with, I'll keep scrolling. Maybe I'll comment. That's it. But like, we have so many people in society today, they just get offended by literally everything. Instead of just keep scrolling, they need to report. But like people are such losers, man. Like just keep scrolling, Like if you're offended, keep scrolling.
For the most part, it's just trolls, though. That's what it is.
Yeah,
trolls. But yeah, I had worked on a page for like 2 years. And man. I had to finally figure out the hashtags because I didn't know anything. So I was just posting stuff, but no hashtags. And then I finally figured out it and I was starting to grow. So then somebody reported my page over 3 times and then I got it taken away. I was already up to like 2,500 followers on that one. That was hard.
That's bull crap. Yeah. I recommend if you're trying to grow, go on TikTok. Highly recommend TikTok. Dude, like, I swear to God, I had 1,000 some followers, like, on Instagram. This took, throughout a year of just posting random news on a train, I was able to grow it to, like, 1,000. Then literally overnight, like, from a TikTok video that I linked my TikTok to my Instagram, a TikTok video went viral, and I just grew by, like, 6 or 7K. Like, literally from one video linked to my, but here's the thing though. Now my TikTok, I grew my TikTok to over 25,000. I think it was, 25,000 followers. Banned, completely banned.
Oh yeah. So, they took your account?
That completely banned. Yeah. 25 25K, grew it to 25K.
So what was it that got you banned?
I was talking about some of the coronavirus shit that I was, I guess, kind of highlighted in the beginning, just like corruption, and I was talking about the vaccine that they're about to push, the coronavirus vaccine.
Is it Moderna, something like that?
The one I was talking about was AstraZeneca. And
okay.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to get you. If you post this, I don't want to like get you banned or anything, you know. So I don't know if I should even talk about it.
Yeah, go on. We'll find out. I'm not that big yet, so hopefully.
Yeah. Well, basically, what it is, and I found out this isn't just coronavirus. This is all vaccines, but basically, they're not liable for any injuries or anything.
So if your asshole turns around and starts talking to you, then oh well, deal with it.
Yep. Basically, they're not, and like they're not liable, and it's crazy. And like you would think, like from a business, like I went to school for like business, and like you don't even have to go to school for business to just have common sense. If you are confident in what you're putting out, if you're confident in your product, why wouldn't you accept liability for your product? You know what I mean? Like, why wouldn't you be confident that it works? If you're confident that it works, sure, be liable for it, you know?
That's because they know.
Because they know that it will cause bad side effects in probably many people. They just care about the money, the bottom line, and it's messed up. And like, in people that just go to school and like, it's indoctrination. Like everyone just, and the doctors are smart people. They're good people. They care about people. But in their SOP, their standard operating procedures, they just told, here's what to do in this situation. Give them a vaccine. Give them this. And the people that question it, they lose their practice. They, just get slandered with just basically everything. And just, and the news makes them look like an idiot. And people just don't question the narrative. And like I'm a firm believer that like true health is like, it comes in your foods that you eat every day, and it comes in just your lifestyle, working out, being active. And like so many people, they think like, oh, if I just get this vaccine, I'm going to be good. I'm going to be healthy. But no, it comes, it's a healthy lifestyle. You got to eat right, live right, be as stress-free possible. And that's what I believe.
See, and that's another thing they don't talk about with this coronavirus. Nobody's mentioning health. All they're mentioning is like staying inside.
Vaccine, put on a mask. And it just, and people just don't question that. And they think that you're a bad person if you don't believe in that. But like, you could be a good person and like just realize how, I just think it's just so crazy that like we have to go into a store with a mask, and then we all touch the same keypad to check in to when we swipe our card. And
well, they did say it doesn't transfer that way. It was just from droplets of your mouth.
Yeah, but
see what I mean? So information changes.
It keeps changing, man. It's consistent. And then you go into a restaurant, everyone in the hallway, you got to wear a mask. But when you get to your table, you take it off and the virus doesn't attack you when you're eating or drinking. It
takes a break.
It takes a break.
That's the key. You have to be eating.
How do people not see this, you know? It just makes me like damn, this was an eye opener of just how just, like, I thought most people were like reasonably intelligent, and like this just completely, just the fact that there are people questioning it, which is good, but like
not enough though, I'd say.
Everybody should be questioning shit. Like it's crazy. But
it is crazy because if you have one opinion, but you change your opinion, then they think that you're lying because you're not consistent with your opinion. But what they don't understand is that whoever changes their opinion, the reason they change is because they're not married to their idea. They see the options that are available. They look at what's going on and all that, and they just choose to accuse them. Oh, you're this, you're that.
Yep, and it just, you're a science denier if you don't agree with the way they're handling it. You're a science denier. You're selfish. They love to throw words out there and like make you look like, like a selfish a-hole. But I just think a lot of people are just questioning what they're seeing, and there's a lot of things right now that are not adding up, and it's just as simple as that.
Do you think Japan's saying the truth?
I don't know, because at the end of the day, like, it's weird because like I see the censorship. Like I said, I got banned on TikTok. I got banned. Like, even a lot of stuff on Instagram gets like fact checked and like other BS. It's a deep rabbit hole when you go to who's really controlling the news and the narrative. And like with I see just like how they only tell the people what they want people to hear. A lot of the stuff, like they pick and choose the narratives to send to the people. And like, for all we know, who knows what Japan's really saying? We might just be hearing what
they want us to hear.
That they say, you know.
Well, apparently they only had like 1,000 something deaths, and because everybody was wearing masks, apparently. But from what I've seen from Japan, it's a clean culture. They always wear masks too. So I don't know if it has anything. I mean, I personally don't know, but I mean, I go off of what I see. But I mean, I also ask questions, like, so I don't know.
Yeah, and honestly, that's the most important thing with anything, is just like, as long as you're asking questions and you're thinking for yourself. Because like, honestly, like, I know that I'm right sometimes, and I know that I'm wrong sometimes. I'm definitely wrong a good amount, but I'll never just blindly believe something because we're just repetitively told that. Where I feel like so many people, if they see it on the news enough, they just believe it, just because the news wouldn't lie to us. But like, the news has lied to us many times before, and like,
and they never come out and say, "Oh well, we messed up and we lied," but they'll never do that.
Never. And once I learned about this thing called Operation Mockingbird, which is literally a thing. It happened. This is years ago, where basically the CIA and is basically involved in our news, and this happened years ago. Imagine what they can do today. There's some shady shit going on for sure.
For sure,
there is some shady shit going on, definitely. But that's why you just gotta, at the end of the day, form your own opinions and do your own research. And I think that's the key to a lot of things. And like,
the thing is, there's a lot of opinions out there too. That's the thing, and you don't know who's saying the truth.
Yep, and like, like I said, like, there's some people that are gonna be wrong sometimes, and even like credible people are wrong sometimes.
Right.
It's not like there's a like foolproof godlike person that's just never wrong. Like even, but when you are wrong though, which we all are, we should all admit to being wrong.
Yeah.
Like just.
You should just be able to say, "Hey, I messed up, and let me correct my wrong."
Like, exactly, but they don't do that, and it's, for me, it's hard to trust everything I see on the news. And like, again, some of this stuff I'm sure is legit, but I don't believe a lot of stuff that I see. And like, I think these times have definitely made a lot more conspiracy theorists.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
during this lockdown, just like,
and a lot of the conspiracy theorists, they were like, "See, we told you guys."
Yeah. See, but that's another thing though, is like, that I see is like, once there is like, for example, like with conspiracies, like, just because there are conspiracies that are true and like that turn out to be true, doesn't mean that every single thing you need to question everything now. Like I see a lot of people, once they find out about one thing, they question everything now, and they like everything is a conspiracy,
Right,
and they
yeah.
completely lose their mind. And like, and then on the other hand, I see people that say nothing is a conspiracy. You guys are all whack jobs, but questioning everything.
Those are crazy
like,
too.
Yeah, like I think you need to have a
balance.
It's hard to do, but happy medium between like, just questioning everything and like not like take the, here. Wait, I think I disconnected.
No, you're good. You're good. I see you're back.
But yeah. So basically, just take some stuff and then leave some stuff out. Like there's going to be some truth and there's going to be some lies on both the conspiracy side and the other side too.
Right.
Like both sides are wrong. So wrong and right. So
yeah,
people just gotta use their own discernment and their own judgment on
right.
I guess just what they think is makes the most sense to them.
Hey, we should definitely do another one just only on conspiracies. I love talking about conspiracies, mostly hearing about them because I really don't know much about conspiracies. I just love hearing about them.
Yeah, I'm always down, man. Yeah, that stuff is definitely like very interesting to me. Yeah. And there's a deep rabbit hole.
There's plenty of them in there.
yeah. So like there's a lot of stuff that.
Well, let's finish it off with this one now. So just one question, since we both like conspiracy, did they kill Kennedy?
Did what?
Did they kill Kennedy?
Well, I would say so. I mean, well, Kennedy was the one that died in the car, right?
Yeah, that's why they changed the car to the tank that they got now for the president. Because
well, who do you mean they? Well, like
the FBI, CIA, the government. Well, that's what I mean by they.
Well, nothing would surprise me. Someone definitely, that definitely was not like a normal just shooting. Like that was a trained marksman. Like they were in the car and they just got him point blank in the head.
Yeah. Well, they say there was two shooters too, so who really knows what it was?
Yeah. And again, like if that kind of stuff happens, you think the TV and the news would ever tell us, oh, by the way, your own government killed the president? Like they would never say that.
No way that would happen.
So if that stuff happens, it's just people need to realize like who the source of the information is. Like you got to get that stuff yourself. Like why would they blow their own cover? Because the news is controlled. Most people should know that by now. The news is controlled, and it's only what they it's only what they want to get out of that. And but it goes much deeper than just
for
Kennedy.
Sure it does.
I just think it's a lot of these families. They're a lot of these people are all in the same club, in the same. It's crazy. Like I could go on for hours about this. Like,
we're gonna cut it there because my memory card's full. I forgot to delete everything in there, so we could have a little bit more time. But I'm already sure you're already getting late over there. What time is it? Getting close to 11 for you, right?
I believe so. I can't. I mean, 10:42.
Oh, okay, yeah, you're getting close. Yeah. What time do you get up for work?
I get up at 11 a.m. So
sweet.
I'm like,
you're good.
I actually work California time because I deal with ports in California. I'm on the East Coast, but I deal with a lot of the West Coast ports.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I do construction. I do construction, and I got to be up at 3. So, yeah.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Wait. 3 a.m.
Yeah. Because I get up early, get ready, but I leave at 5. So no, I'm sorry, not 3, 4. Because I leave at 5. Yeah. It's still early though, but yeah, that's kind of the reason why I started this, because I want to see what I could do with it, so I could get out of that 5 a.m. grind.
Dude, and that's my advice: is just keep grinding, man. Like just keep doing what you do, and like I think that's awesome that you just that that you have a podcast and just bring different people on.
Thank you.
Like you mentioned Joe Rogan in the beginning. I think like that would be the life, to literally just talk to a bunch of different people, like different people. All he does is he gets high and just talks. And just,
oh yeah, yeah. That's the goal. That's the goal. So we'll see. We'll see what we do. So hey, man, we should definitely keep in contact and keep doing this for sure, man.
For sure, yeah. I'm down too to like. We could even go live on like Instagrams too, and like we could save the Instagram IGTVs type of deal.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I mean that damn podcast. I mean, I think it's awesome, man. Definitely just keep doing what you're doing, and yeah, I mean that's sick, man.
All right, well let's keep in contact so we can set up something else, and we'll do a live for sure. We'll schedule something. I'll get back to you on that, but for sure, I'm interested in that. And I'm going to take your advice to go on TikTok. So see if I could grow it.
Yeah, dude, definitely do TikTok. The algorithms there are like, because think of when Instagram just started, like, and like people could really grow. Now it's kind of like, you know, the established models and like everyone, but like TikTok, anyone, like I've seen like random ass people get pretty big on TikTok. So,
yeah. So it works. Like, it works.
Yeah.
All right,
and
then.
Honestly, just
No, go on. Go what you say. I'm sorry.
No. I was just gonna say, like, don't put all your eggs in one basket. You know what I mean? Like, so do TikTok, do this, maybe throw a little bit on Twitter. Like,
yeah, that's what I'm doing.
You'll be surprised. Like, one thing will will just blow up. Like for me, that was TikTok, but then
it's keep trying. You guys got to keep trying. See what works.
Yeah. I don't know if I'll make a new account. This will be I already got banned twice.
Oh shit. All right then, man. Well then, you have yourself a good night, and we'll stay in contact.
Sounds good, bro. Thanks again.
All right. Thank you.